Wow, what another beautiful day it is. Today I wanted to do something a little short and sweet. As I go through my day, I like to just take a little time for me and start to reflect. As I sit here on my stairs today, a lot of time it's good to have that one-on-one time with yourself. And as you have that one-on-one time, it's good to reflect. And my power tip for the day, I'm gonna start doing once a week a power tip as I post these videos. And what the power tip is gonna be, it's just gonna be something that give you opportunity to reflect on your life and give you a little bit of encouragement and some things to be able to think about. And today, as I was sitting down and I was reading a book, I got my journal out. I keep this thing. This is my lifeline. And I read a quote today, and it makes a lot of sense. And I hope that you think about what it says. It says, "Be willing to walk alone. Many who start with you won't end with you." And I'll start to think about my life and a lot of the people that I started with. We no longer are friends, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing. For me, I think a lot of times if people don't have the same dream, goals, and inspiration that you have, and the drive and the passion that you have, sometimes you guys grow apart. You can still be friends, but be friends from a distance. But the key part about that conversation is be willing to go without those people, right? So I'm gonna say it one more time. Be willing to walk alone. Many who started with you won't finish with you. And so maybe there's some people in your life that you started with and you knew deep down inside that maybe they wasn't the best people for you, or you wasn't the best fit for that group. And I just want to challenge you, it's very important that you create your own identity, right? If everybody in your circle like you, that means you're not doing something right. So I'm going to say that one more time. That was powerful. If everybody in your circle like you, that means you're not doing something right. See, that means you're not being really true to yourself. Ooh, that was powerful right there. So you can't walk around and expect everybody to like you. Even for myself, at times I used to say, why don't those people like me? They don't like me. They dislike me for the wrong reason, right? They dislike me because I'm truth and honest, right? If you want to hear the truth, don't ask me, because I'm going to tell you how I really feel about the situation. And that's where you start to create your own identity. It's very important in today's time that you create an identity that represents you. You might not have the same beliefs as everybody else. You can agree to disagree, but be willing to walk alone on your journey. That's a power tip for today because it's so important. In today's time, you have to believe that you can walk alone on this journey. We need people to be able to walk alongside of us. We need people to be able to coach us up. We need people to be able to hold us accountable. But a lot of things we have to learn to be able to do ourselves. And I think that's so important. That's so important. I think, just taking the time to reflect and better understand who you are, create your own identity is so important today. You can see me, I like my coffee because it gives me my energy and my motivation. I think what really helps me out, I got myself a journal, and you can see on my thing, I just created my own little identity, And on here it says be the change. And what be the change represent is creating my own identity, doing things different than other people, not trying to make everybody happy, but live a life that brings hope, inspiration, joy to other people. And I think as long as you do that the right way, you can walk alone. But I want to encourage you though, as you begin to take these steps in life, don't be selfish. Sometimes when you're creating your own identity, you go in this hibernation thing and then you come out worse than you started in it. I just want to encourage you to just believe in you. Start to write things down. Get you a journal, guys. I'm telling you. Every time I have an idea come to mind, I stop, I write it down, and I go back and reflect on it. And I ask myself, how can I use this word today to inspire me and somebody else around me? Because for me, it's not about me. It's about how I can hopefully empower somebody else to not give up, to spread love, to do kind things to people that you don't even know, random acts of kindness. I love doing that, you know, and that's what I mean by be willing to do things different than other people. Be willing to walk alone. A lot of people are going to say, well, why are you giving those people? You don't know those people. Somebody gave to you one day when you was in need. And so it's some people in your circle right now, they're hoping that you fail. And they're hoping that you fail for the wrong reason, right? Because they don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you have good things. They don't want to see you have a nice car or live a sober, a clean life, or not be addicted to porn, or whatever the case might be. They want to see you financially ruined for the rest of your life. They want to see you down in the dumps. They want to make sure that, you know what, just because they're not happy, they want you to not be happy too. And so this message today, you know, it might not be for you. Might not be for you, but it's, you know, it's for somebody out there. It's for me. And so I'm hoping that these messages that I post every week would hopefully get somebody the motivation, the inspiration to keep moving forward, to find your what in life. And I think that's so important that we find out what. My what is to be able to make a difference, not just in my life, not just in my kids' life, but in people around me. Because everybody needs a little bit of inspiration in their life. And so today, I encourage you to, you know, to be willing to walk alone, to find your what. What am I called to do? What is my purpose? What am I good at? How can I take my what and maybe potentially one day turn it into a business? How can I take everything that I've went through and take it from a mess to a message, just like me, right? And I think that's so important because so many people in your circle are waiting to hear your story, but you're afraid to be able to tell them because you think they're going to talk bad about you. You just remember when I said earlier, if they're not talking bad about you, that means you're doing something wrong. Everybody can't like you, and I don't like everybody neither, you know, so that I'm just keeping it real. And that's what you have to do. Keep it real. Have a great day. Thanks for watching Bo Hairston Motivational Talk. Every week I'm going to post a video, hopefully that would inspire someone to get out of their way, to start living their dream, to find the motivation, the inspiration, and desire to be able to change the world one positive conversation at a time. So to be able to watch more videos like this, all you got to do is go to YouTube, type in Bo Hairston. I post videos every week. Hopefully that would inspire somebody to not give up, to start living their dreams and to have a better day. See, if you can change one thing in your life today, you can have a better tomorrow, but you got to start today. Have a great day. Peace. Bo Hairston Motivational Talk. You're awesome.